Hi guys, ignore the gigantic Freddy Fazbear on my head. It's a new hat. I also have gigantic Freddy slippers. I didn't know these things were going to be gigantic, but you know, I'm kind of digging it. So anyway, we're going to be talking about Degrassi Junior High Season 2. It's also freezing cold in my house. That's why I have these things on. My fire won't turn on for some reason. It's like, it has a fancy little remote here. And when the room and the temperature gets below 15, like 15 degrees Celsius, it turns on. But it just hasn't. Even if I press the button, it won't. So when it needs to be turned on, I would just go down below, flick the switch on, and when it needs to go off, flick the switch off. The switch doesn't get hot. Anyway, let's see if that works. But anyway, yes, because I don't really turn on the heating in my house unless it gets like in the like 20 or like teens, you know. Anyway, so Degrassi Junior High Season 2. Let's go. Stephanie K. Stephanie K, she's definitely going... Really? Or has I decided to start filming? She is going through it this season. She is definitely having a lot of problems, and you know, I do think that, like, her friends did realize something was going on, and that was good of them to be there for her and to, like, let her vent. I just feel bad for her, you know. Joey. Joey is still a bit much. Like, to be honest, especially driving the car, like, Joey is still a bit much, but this is where the similarities between him and Craig start to happen, and that's why it's so funny that, like, Craig became Joey's stepson, and they literally gave Craig the same storylines as Joey on purpose. I'm going to say that. Wheels. I like Wheels for right now, because he has a good head on his shoulders, and he's a good friend. Snake. I like Snake. He's like, honestly, he reminds me of one of my really good friends, and it's funny. Lucy. I like Lucy. She's definitely going through it this season. She's got, you know, a creepy substitute that just won't leave her alone. LD. I like LD. I do think getting back at Joey by having sexist photos in her locker wasn't the best way to go. But, yeah, I don't have a problem with LD. I mean, sometimes she rubs me the wrong way, but, you know. Erica. Erica is really starting to, like, branch out, and she wants to be herself. She wants her own identity. She wants to do what she wants to do. And I like Heather. Heather is more like she wants to, you know, stay with her sister. She wants to, you know, be close with her sister. And, like, it's two, like, completely different sides of the coin, and it's amazing that they make them have different personalities. You know, a lot of shows with twins, they make them exactly the same, and I'm glad that they showcase the difference. Spike. I love Spike. I've always loved Spike. She's so sweet, and, like, she's just trying to live her life, honestly. Liz. I don't like Liz. The main reason I don't like Liz is because she's so, like, just close-minded, I guess. And it's like, I understand having different opinions, but just because you have different opinions doesn't mean you're always right. And she gives off that air of I'm always right type of thing. Shane. Shane he's doing the right thing by wanting to be there to help when the baby comes. It's very commendable, and he's doing the right thing. And his parents are just pieces of shit. Alexa. Alexa is just so positive all the time, and she makes the most outworldly things, and it's so out of pocket and funny, but she's just like one of those characters for comic relief, I swear to God. Simon. Simon is so sweet. I love Simon. Even when he let Stephanie down, he was so sweet about it. I love Simon. Caitlin. I like Caitlin. I do think some of her actions probably weren't the best for her, but she still powered through it and did it. Susie. I love Susie. She's probably the best friend for, like, Caitlin to have. And honestly, like, she's always there to support her. She's always there to help her. Honestly, Susie, #1 best friend. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to. #1 best friend for Caitlin. Melanie. Melanie is a bit much. She's very into talking about sex and things like that. And she's got to slow down. She's a middle schooler. Like, sex is not all that. Kathleen. This is where we start to see what Kathleen's going through, and I do get a lot of sympathy for Kathleen because she is going through a situation that I couldn't even imagine. Like, obviously I've never dealt with a situation like that, and, like, you know, it is hard for teens. Like, it really reminds me of Ellie and what she went through. Rick is an interesting one. I love Rick because he reminds me of Sean, honestly. And he's such a sweetheart. And every interaction of him and Caitlin is so cute. More on that in the relationships, but it's just adorable. Arthur is still Arthur. He's still the same person he was. And he's still, like, an amazing friend to everybody and an amazing brother to Stephanie. Yick is so, like, he's just so supportive of Arthur, and, like, I love to see it. Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, yeah, but they're cute. I love their friendship. Scooter's so adorable. He's so adorable. I love him so much. He's just trying to live his life. Mr. Radich. I'm still not vibing with him because, like, he just kind of, like, his teaching methods still annoy me. Miss Avery. I love Miss Avery. She's so sweet. She's willing to help people, like, her students. Like, I love her. Doris, you know, Miss Bell, Doris Bell. She is getting more of a personality, and when she finds the photos in the locker, that's hilarious. Miss Hawkins. Did we see Miss Hawkins? Oh, is that Liz's mom? It's somebody's mom. Or is it the lady? Oh, Miss Hawkins was the lady in the boiler room, isn't it? Yes. She's the one in the boiler room. Don't really know much about her. Mr. Colby. Creep, pedophile, all of the above. Michelle. I love Michelle. She's such a sweetheart. Dwayne. I don't know much about Dwayne. He kind of rubs me the wrong way, but then again, I don't know much about him. Nancy. I love Nancy. She takes no shit, gives no fucks, tells it like it is. Tim. Such a sweetie. Maya, such a sweetheart. Alex, he's trying to do the right thing. I commend him. Trish, a big sweetheart again. BLT, love BLT. Luke, Luke rubs me the wrong way. I hate Luke. I really do. Almost all Lukes in Degrassi I just don't like. Diana, don't know much about her. She seems like a good friend. Okay. Here are the notes. My camera's on last battery, so let's see if we can get through this. Poor Spike has to take care of an egg at school. Kathleen, wonder if he got any more girls pregnant over break. I hated that line. Caitlin was right to challenge Kathleen on why Spike should not be at Degrassi. Shane needs to stop sharing info about his private life with people. Steph was nice to give her old clothes to Alexa. I love that Alexa drew a face on the egg. Scooter is super smart. I'm sorry you got pregnant, okay? Great job, Shane. Like, great job. Obviously sarcasm. Spike giving Shane the egg was not the best idea. People making chicken sounds at Shane is too much, in my opinion. Arthur and Yick shooting each other with water is cute. The twins are so supportive of their friends still. Steph is being too hard on Alexa. My bad. At least Shane kept the egg safe at school. Lucy's party looks boring. Simon asking Alexa to a movie is cute. Steph wanting her clothes back just because Simon likes them is wrong. Shane thinking throwing the egg was wrong. Spike giving Shane the hard truth is deserved. Poor Egbert got smashed. Shane telling his parents that he got her pregnant is good. Next episode. Lucy being so excited about a substitute was funny. Mr. Colby was nicer with comments than Radich. Wheels is good to get extra help from Miss Avery. Why does LD care about looks now? She never did before. LD looking sketched at Mr. Colby touching Lucy on the shoulder was right. Vula's message to Lucy about the movies was heartbreaking, how she couldn't go. Lucy is good at makeovers. Mr. Colby starts in interesting class discussions about the death penalty. Mr. Colby staring at Lucy is creepy, down her top. Wheels is the only one out of the three of them, Joey and Snake, freaked out by Mr. Colby with Lucy. LD was right to tell Lucy. LD and Lucy's fight went too far. At least I don't shoplift. That went too far. Joey and Snake are mean about the glasses. I like how Wheels brought up John Lennon as a rock star that had glasses. Steph was rude to Alexa to go, and they looked so good on you too. So snarky. And they looked so good on you too. I was like, girl, please. Mr. Colby looked around to make sure they were alone. So creepy. Mr. Colby was disgusting to touch Lucy and the things he said. Wheels was right to burst into the room when he saw what he saw. LD was a good friend to comfort Lucy. Joey and Snake not caring about Wheels' feelings about the new bass player was sad to see. Lucy was right to shut Mr. Colby down. Wheels was good to catch up with Lucy to see how she felt. Next episode. At least Joey made Liz smile. Liz smiling at Joey was nice to see. Joey, she looks like a girl who does it. Huh? Wheels, what does a girl who does it is supposed to look like? That was really funny, but it's a good question. Alex tries so hard to do best for the school's finances and no one listens. Poor Yick yells, "Oh, a wet dream!" It was nice of Joey to ask Liz to be partners. Yick is trying to help Arthur when he has no idea about wet dreams because he has not had one. Spike was nice to sit and talk with Liz. Chicks are like aspirin. I take 2 and go to bed. Joey, that line is too much. Alex has great ideas to help student council. Poor Steph is too mean to him. Joey can be sweet to Liz and it's nice to see. Joey should not just assume that Joey should not just assume that they want sex. Yick tries to help Arthur by having him call Dr. Sally. At least Liz asks Spike about Joey. Wheels is right to tell Joey he does not have to have sex. Why did the person at the store have 4 paper towels? Well, like some random person. Love how Joey got embarrassed by a price check on the condoms. Dr. Sally's show is amazing. Dr. Sally was right to reassure Yick's question about Arthur. Why did Joey just assume Liz wants to have sex? Liz was right to kick Joey out. I feel bad for Liz. She thought she made a friend. Kathleen reminds me of Ellie just because of her mom. Scooter and Max should not try to be like Rick. It was good for the team. Quest for the best to practice together. I feel bad for Kathleen when her mom comes downstairs. I love Caitlin and Rick interactions. Don't sound so excited. So he asked Caitlin out. She didn't sound enthusiastic because she was thinking about Kathleen. But he was like, don't sound so excited. And it's just like, I love their banter. It reminds me of Sean and Emma. Okay. At least Caitlin tries to talk to Kathleen. Smoking in the bathroom is a stupid idea. Rick called Scooter and Max buddies. That's all they wanted. Kathleen is distracted and I feel bad about that. Rick was nice to walk Kathleen home. Rick was good to talk to Kathleen about her mom. Kathleen was good to stand up to her mom. I'm glad Rick helped Kathleen find a group to help her. At least Caitlin's mom is looking out for her. Susie teasing Caitlin about Rick is cute. Joey was too mean to Michelle about her being quiet. Susie is a good friend to Caitlin. Scooter teasing Rick is funny. Caitlin's audition is good. Alexa and Michelle talking about ways to get out of her speech is funny. Kathleen's audition sounds robotic for the play. Caitlin hearing her parents talk about her is sad. Caitlin not bringing her meds is bad. A seance was stupid and everyone thought so. Poor Caitlin's friends. They were scared and didn't know what to do when Caitlin had her, seizure. Caitlin's mom still being supportive is great. Susie is a good friend to build Caitlin up. Poor Michelle. Alexa tried to make her pretend she lost her voice. Poor Caitlin feels less than. She is not. Susie was right to call Caitlin out on her jealousy. Michelle's speech was fantastic. Alexa was a good supporter to Michelle for her speech. Rick telling Kathleen to shut up when she was talking about Caitlin was good. Rick's "welcome back" to Caitlin was cute, his comment of the phrase. Joey had every right to yell at Dwayne. He caused Joey to get hurt. Scooter and Dwayne being friends is cute. The twins are right to tell Steph to give up on Simon. Dwayne, what Joey said about him, Dwayne hearing what Joey said about him was bad. At least Joey apologized to Liz. I love the friendship between Dwayne and Scooter. Steph is trying too hard for Simon. Joey can't avoid Dwayne forever. Wheels, you're always getting us in trouble. We're not going to back you up this time. Great friends you got there, Joey. Arthur at least tells Steph that the dad wants custody. Poor Joey has nightmares about Dwayne. Wheels is good to say that him and Snake will help if Dwayne starts beating Joey. Joey asking Raditch for help to get out of the fight was good. Steph needs to give up on Simon. Joey should not lie about Raditch. Snake and Wheels were good to question him on it. Scooter was right to try to talk Dwayne out of it. At least Simon let Steph down nicely. Joey skipping his meeting with Raditch is bad because he set it up. Joey had the upper hand at first. It was good for Snake and Wheels to pull Dwayne off of Joey. Joey's mom was right to try to get Dwayne in trouble. The twins are right to be concerned about Steph. Scooter being nice to Joey after the fight is sweet. I'm sad Dwayne ruined the cute friendship, though. Why would people talk about other people's kissing habits? It's okay that Erica wants to be an individual. A guy asked Caitlin to dance and Joey freaked out. The guy Erica's with does not mean what he's saying. Why is Alexa watching Erica kiss? At least I'm not easy girl-on-girl crime from your sister. Alexa, I love diseases, not the right wording. At least he didn't give you AIDS. Alexa! That out-of-pocket comment from Alexa, that was a time. Do not assume you got mono from someone when you don't know if you have it. Joey should not be so hard on Snake going home. Heather teasing Erica about her boyfriend is funny. You're sort of the same, right? Bitch, if I could smack him, I would. Twins are not the same. Also, why did Erica badmouth Heather to him, and why did he tell Erica, and why did he say what Erica said about Heather to Heather? Like, Erica said you have no fun, bitch. Heather pushing Aaron off was funny. Maybe all three of us can go out. What a creep, Heather. Agreed. Heather, he was a creep for saying maybe all three of us can go out. Erica had tonsillitis, so do not jump to conclusions. Heather got sympathy pain, lol. Kathleen being mean to Shane is stupid. Hi, Daddy. That line went too far. Spike's mom is right about eating properly. Yick was sweet to ask Melanie out. At least Shane is trying to communicate with Spike. Snake and Melanie are always so awkward when they interact. Kathleen is right to say that Melanie should have said no to Snake because she said yes to Yick first. Spike's mom should not badmouth Shane, without knowing him. Typical male. Shane telling his parents he wants to help with the baby should be seen as good. Snake has the upper hand because he has a date and takes Wheels and Joey, and teases Wheels and Joey about that. Shane is at least trying to talk to Spike. Then the karma comes for Joey and Wheels to tease Snake on his date. I hate Mary because of how she looks at Spike judgmentally. That's Shane's mom. Spike's mom is amazing to support Spike through this. Shane was right to stand up to his parents at dinner. At least Kathleen is a good friend to ask about the date. At least Shane apologized to Spike about his parents' behavior. Shane is good to tell her being the guy is hard too. Steph is obviously going through it. At least the twins told Steph not to unalive herself. Mr. Lawrence is an asshole with how he handled the dog situation. At least Mr. Raditch tries to talk to Stephanie. At least the twins tried to cheer Steph up. At least Arthur helped the mom get off Steph's back. At least Yick cares about Arthur's feelings. Steph should not skip school to go to the place her dreams are. Arthur talking to Steph was a good idea. Jerry is being too friendly to Arthur. At least Arthur tries to help Steph by saying his side. Stephanie had a right to express her feelings. Stephanie apologizing and talking to Arthur was good. Caitlin and Susie are good friends. Joey having too many bikini pictures of women is inappropriate. Alexa, they are so big, they can't be real. That was a funny line. Nancy, pretty short article. When Trish says she wants to do an article on cutest boys at Degrassi, Nancy had the best comeback with pretty short article. Caitlin had to ask Spike before she wrote the article about her. Hating girls they knew was too... Oh, rating girls they knew was too far. Joey and all them. LD should not have stooped to Joey's level. Susie helped Caitlin come up with an idea to get her article around. LD, they are in your locker, so you get in trouble. Susie and Caitlin handing out the article could have been good if they asked Spike ahead of time. Caitlin should not have given Caitlin should not have gotten detention, but should have asked Spike. Spike was good to stand up to Caitlin about how she felt about the article being written about her. The look Spike gives Caitlin at the end is such a dirty look. Joey and Wheels saying to throw a party was funny. Everyone wanted to hear Radich's opinion about Spike being kicked out. Joey driving a car. Remind you of anyone? Lol. Thinking face emoji. Joey driving the car was a bad idea. Snake when Joey is driving is funny. Joey driving is a hilarious cutscene. They went for breakfast and talked about Spike. They made it home to have to clean it up. The tail light was already broken. Nice job, Joey. Pregnant girls aren't allowed at Degrassi. Spike, quoting Lawrence, tell that to the next generation. Poor Lucy has nightmares about Colby. Doris should notice how scared Lucy is of Colby. Mr. Colby is not that good looking. Wheels and LD are right to feel wrong about him being back. The way he talks to Susie is creepy. Poor Lucy saw Colby and she thought he was creeping. Mr. Colby chasing after Lucy is creepy. Her trapped in the gym with him is awful. Lucy was good to try to stand up for herself. He is a pro at gaslighting, meaning he has done this before. Susie should listen to Lucy when someone talks that serious, you should listen. Lucy saying don't touch me to LD when she was out of it proves she needs to talk about it. Now Susie starts to feel a little creeped out by the touching. Lucy was right to ask Susie. At least Lucy can help Susie. Poor Alex cannot think of an idea, lol. Everyone telling Doris is a good idea. He cannot do it again. If they tell Doris he can't do it again, that's what I meant. I'm glad Spike still gets to take her exam. Why does the class below plan the graduation dance? Poor Wheels, he thinks he failed. The teachers cannot change a decision the school board has made. Poor Joey did not pass. Not exactly the best student in the world. Nancy, geez, okay, we don't need to air people's dirty laundry, what she said about Joey. Wheels gives Joey the hard truth. Rock stars play in front of millions of people. You can't even play in front of your friends. Spike going to the dance is amazing to see. You can tell Joey likes Caitlin, and it's cute. She looks a lot better when you know you'll be in the same grade as her. That's a funny line, and it's cute. At least everyone is clapping and enjoying the performance of the Zit Remedy. Spike going into labor. Oh, Lord. Come back next week for season 3. So, yeah. This show has a lot of twists and turns, and it was a different time. So jokes that were said back then may not age well today. Which, that's why I was unsure about saying that AIDS thing, but I decided to show you how Alexa is out of pocket with what she says. But yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, pretty much. By the way, I want to say my next ideas. So we're going to do Degrassi Junior High Season 3, then Degrassi High Seasons 1 and 2, and then the School's Out special will be separate because it's so long. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into relationships, the long-awaited relationships. And what I'll be doing is Seasons 1 through 7 of the Next Generation. And then 8 through 14 of the Next Generation. Then all of the next class relationships because 10 episodes short, you know. And then I'll be doing all of junior high and all of high. Then we're going to go back, and someone told me to do a video of every single Degrassi character ranked. Guys, that's going to be a spectacle. I'm going to try to find a poster board. I'm going to try to write, you know, the tiers of each, and I'm going to have a list of characters on my phone, and I'm going to literally just put their names on the, right, or I'll have pictures of them. My printer may hate me for printing out pictures of all the Degrassi characters, but I'll do it for you guys. Anyway, so that takes a lot of planning, such as the couple one takes a lot of planning because I need to find out which couples are in each season, and there may be a couple of repeats, you know, depending on if they broke up and got back together. But anyway, so look forward to those. I'm looking forward to the relationship ones, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!